All right, guys, I'm gonna have to split this video into two parts. This first part that you're watching right now, I'm gonna show you the more common items that are gonna sell under $50. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna drop the second part where I'm gonna show you items that will sell for over $50. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. That way you won't miss out on that video as well as future videos just like these. So if you're ready, let's get started. All right, guys, first up, I got a Peter Millar featherweight polo. This one was missing the Peter Millar tag right here, but if once you're doing this long enough, you kind of just already know that this is a Peter Millar. I paid $5.49, and the reason you know, well, kind of just by feeling it, it's like super lightweight, and also a lot of times these have the tag missing. But if you go here in the tag, just by looking at that, you would know it's a Peter Millar. But here you're gonna have the style number, starts with the M. So this one's, I forgot the name of the print, but I think it's like a beer or something like that. And this one should probably go between 30 and 40 bucks. So for $5.49, it's a pretty good flip right there. It does have a little Shady Oaks. I think that's like a country club, but that's not too big, so it should do pretty good between 30 and 40. What do I got here? This one's a Viore button-up shirt. Nice stretchy one, size extra large. And I paid $8.99 for this one at Goodwill. And just without looking at comps, I think I should be able to get 30 bucks for this one. It has a nice, I mean, I don't know if it's nice, it's just, it is kind of plain, but it does have like the little circles there. Maybe I can add polka dot, even though it's not technically polka dot pattern. But I think these should do good. Again, the same with the Peter Millar. You're gonna find the Viore style right here. So you just put on Google, you just put Viore, and then V184. And yeah, I'm guessing at least 30 bucks for that one. Here we got a Bad Birdie polo. This one was a cool one. It has flamingos. It has, you can add some floral in the title. What else? Oh, a bird. What is it? What kind of bird is this? Is that a, I want to say pecan, but that's not a bird, is it? What is that bird, you guys? Let me know in the comments. I have no idea. Paid $5.99. And this one I think I should be able to get 30 bucks. Here we got a Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve Oxford shirt. This one's gonna do very good. Size 3XL. Paid $8.99. Once you start getting into the 3XL and up, the more you should get for these. So for 9 bucks, I think I'm gonna price this one like at $39.99, and I'll get at least 30 bucks. Here we got a Peter Millar Perth quarter zip, and it has like a big embroidery here on the sleeve, which is not my preference, obviously, but it was only $4.99. It was a size large. For these, sometimes I get over 30, sometimes I get over 25, but this is a safe $25 at least. Here I got a Lululemon ABC pants. For these, I paid $4.99, and it does have a little scuff right here, little fabric pull. I didn't see any stains, so with that fabric pull, this one should probably go between, I would say, like $25 and $35. Probably price this like at $34.99 and take offers. Here we got a Twillery performance pants. This is actually my second time that I picked these up. Twillery, some of their shirts can do okay. I only paid $6.99, but their performance pants actually do very, very good. To my surprise, I didn't even know until like last week or a couple of weeks ago. Some of these can go for over 30 bucks. So I think I'm just gonna price this one like at $39.99 and take offers, try to get at least 30. Here we got a Under Armour Project Rock hoodie. Now some of these can do very good, especially if you can find ones that have like a nice print on the back or the front, nice graphic print. And this one was the Iron Paradise. So I just searched that up, and the comps did pretty good on these actually. On Project Rock in general, they do pretty good. You're not going to get a lot for it, but I think this hoodie, I'm estimating at least 30 bucks, and I paid 75% of 24.82, which came out to like $6 or $7 around there. But I think this one should do pretty good. I've seen some comps. There is one comp that was like $60. I don't think I'm gonna get 60 bucks, but it's a pretty nice one. Thinking of maybe pricing this one like at $49.99. If I can get at least 40 bucks, that's really good. But I think realistically, at least $30. Here I got a Viore quarter zip pullover. This one was $5.49, extra large, in a nice green color. That's an easy 30 bucks. Here I got a brand that a lot of resellers pass up. I know that because I was in the Goodwill when another reseller was there and they walked right past it. This one is called Proof. Check out that tag right there. Paid $9.99. This one's also a slim fit, so that always helps with the sale. But this brand, you can find it on the Hugberry website, so you can add that to the title. And I think these should go for at least 30 bucks. Here I got some Topo Designs joggers, jawstring, and I paid $10.49 for these. I think I should be able to get over 25 bucks. I would say between 25 and $40. I'm gonna try to get 30 though. Here I got my first blazer. This one's a Taylor Bird 100% linen. I mentioned this in my last thrift haul, that sometimes I pick up the Taylor Bird linen blazers. And this one's another one with a nice window pane pattern. Nice color, gray color. Has a nice floral line. Very lightweight as well. This one should do pretty good. I'm trying to find the tag. I think I paid like $10 for this one, so I'll probably get, I would say like just under 50 bucks. Probably end up pricing that one a little bit over 50, probably like $59.99. But I usually try to accept $45 and up. This one's a cool find. I added it here even though I think I can get over 50 bucks, especially if I list it right now before Halloween. This one's a Ghostface hockey jersey. This one was pretty cool. I paid $12.99 for this one. Now brand new, I saw these for like 40 bucks, but they're all sold out, which is expected, right, during this time. So I've seen some comps on eBay go for like over 50 bucks, you know, $50, $60, and others go under that. And I think there's only like a couple listed right now, but none of them are extra large. So what I'm gonna do, I'm thinking of pricing this one like at $59.99, and I'm hoping somebody's gonna want this before Halloween. So I think this is gonna be a quick sale, but I gotta get this listed today. So I think realistically, I'm gonna say at least 40 bucks for this one. Here I got another blazer. This one's a J. Crew Ludlow, and I paid $15.99. There we got the J. Crew Ludlow 40L. This one was an unstructured one. These do pretty good. I think this one also had this nice fabric company. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but anytime you can find a nice fabric company with the J. Crew. It's gonna help it sell a little bit. So for 16 bucks, this one's not gonna go for that much. I'm gonna price this one maybe like at $59.99. Try to get over 45. Here I got a new with tag Nike Therma quarters. Yeah, quarter zip hoodie. I have no idea how much this one's gonna go for, but it's a good size, 2XL. I think for this one I paid $9.99 at Goodwill. So for 10 bucks, can't really go wrong with the new with tag Nike. I'm guessing at least 30 bucks. Here I got a Donald Ross polo. I've been experimenting with the Donald Ross polos lately. Obviously, right now it's not like the best time um, to be selling these because they're not really selling right now. But for $4.99, I'm only sticking to the ones that have a pretty decent pattern. This one's kind of like a geometric abstract pattern. If you can find a Donald Ross floral ones, I think I've sold a floral polo for over 30 bucks. But this one, I'm expecting probably like between 20 and 25. It does have the, what is this, Blair, probably like a local company, but for $5, if I can get between 20 and 25, that's it's a good turnaround. All right, next up, I got a FootJoy quarter zip pullover in a nice all over black color. This one's a size medium. This one shouldn't go for that much. I think I paid like $10 for this one. Maybe a little bit too high, but it was a nice performance-y one. Maybe I can get between 20 and 25. This is the first time that I picked up this brand. I've heard of other YouTubers talk about it, called Black Rifle Coffee Company. This one's a nice pearl snap. There's the name right there. And I paid $9.99. Size large. I'm not sure how much this one's gonna go for. It is vented. Maybe at least 30 bucks. I know the more ones that have like a check or plaid pattern can probably go for over 40 bucks. But this one I'm hoping at least 30. Here we got another blazer. I think this one's a J. Crew. No, this one's a Bonobos. Bonobos blazers can do pretty good. Athletic fit. It has a Mazzotto fabric. But yeah, Bonobos blazers can do pretty good. If you can find the ones with a better pattern, obviously this one's just kind of solid, doesn't really have a pattern, but it should still do pretty good. Paid $15.99, and similar to the J. Crew one, I think I'm going to price this one like at $59.99 and try to get at least $45. If you guys are liking this video so far, give it a like. If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I come out with videos just like this every single week. All right, next up, I got a Grayson quarter zip pullover. And to be honest, I know why I got this one, but now that I'm checking it over, I'm kind of regretting it. It has a huge embroidery here on the sleeve. The wolf is kind of peeling here on the back. The Grayson wording is kind of peeling. It's not that bad. It has a nice herringbone pattern. I think I paid, yeah, only paid $2.99, so that's why I picked it up, even though it has this huge embroidery on the sleeve. It is a size small too, so it's a small size, but I think I can get at least 25 bucks for that one. Here we got a Billy Reed Ashland pants. Oh no, these are more like jeans. These feel like jeans heavyweight. There's Billy Reed. There's the model Ashland for this one. I paid $8.99. This one has a nice fade to it, and the comps do pretty good. I should be able to get, I would say, between 25 and 35. Now I would expect this one to do better. This one's a Robert Graham jeans, like wool pants. And these were Slim Jim. size 35. These are nice. Nice striped. Nice color as well. And to be honest, the comps are not that good on these, but I feel like for $3.99, it's kind of like a no-brainer. 100% wool Robert Graham pants. You know, I'll probably throw this up for like $49.99 and take offers. Next up, I got some Faraday jeans. I think these are called like the Terry Stretch or something like that. Faraday still does good in these pants and jeans for $9.99. I usually get over 35 bucks. Here's their logo right here. Next up, I got some Jack Archer pants. These were 40% off of $9.99, so I paid like $4 or $5, $6. And these still do pretty good for me. They're like some stretchy, modern, similar to a Lululemon ABC pants. And these usually go for over 30 bucks. Sometimes like over 40. That one's pretty clean too. I didn't see any. Usually when I buy like some white pants or some cream pants like this, there's usually some stains when I get home all of a sudden, even though I checked it at the store. And but these look pretty clean. I don't see anything. If these are 100% clean, no stains, no nothing, I'm probably gonna price this one like at 50 bucks, $49.99. Try to get 40. Here I got some Built Active Joggers, I think they're called. Yeah, Active Jogger. It is a size small, so it's on the smaller side, but this one's pretty good. Easy 30 bucks right here. How much did I pay? I think for this one I paid, I think like $6.99. Next up, I got a Dallas Cowboys hoodie. This one is a Nike one. Yeah, and a Nike NFL. I paid $9.99. Let me know if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. How are they doing? I don't really keep up with football. You know, I just watch the playoffs. But let me know if the Cowboys are doing any good right now. If they are, then I think this one should sell pretty fast. If they're not doing so good, then maybe this one is going to sit for a while. But this one's nice. I had to look up the model of this Nike one. It has like a nice, like a knit texture. The only bad thing is that they ripped out the Nike tag, so I can't look up the model. So I'm going to have to try to use ChatGPT. I'm just going to send ChatGPT this picture, and maybe they can let me know what model this is. But I'm hoping at least 30 bucks. All right, and the last find for this video, I got a new with tag LL Bean. This model is called, I think this one's called like the Lake Washed Double Knit Quarter Zip. I think that's what it stands for. This one was an extra large tall. I paid $9.99. So for 10 bucks, a new with tag LL Bean item, I think it's kind of a no-brainer, right? I think I should be able to get at least 30 bucks. I have to do a little bit more research. Maybe I can get more. But for $10, I think this should be an easy $30, right? All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I'm going to come out with more videos just like this. And remember, I'm going to come out with part 2 on Saturday. So make sure to be subscribed for that. I'll see you in the next one.